Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my short stories in my series called Wedded Blitz. This one is episode 5, perhaps the final episode. It's called Going Green. It was 11 o'clock at night, and my mother heard the chanting outside. If wine bars, weed bars. If wine bars, weed bars. If wine bars, weed bars. You see, my mother is a judge, and she had denied a petition to have weed bars in our city. My friends hated that. So they surrounded our house to protest and, okay, throw cans of green paint onto the street and, okay, because it was like symbolic and stuff on the pillars of our White House. And, okay, it was my idea. My mother ran out in a robe and saw us. She caught me just when I was ready to throw another paint can. Yeah, I felt bad, but only because I got caught. She had no right to say no to weed bars. Well, I guess she had the right. She's a judge. But she was wrong, and we were going to teach her a lesson. Of course, she then tried to teach us a lesson. She yelled, "I am calling the police!" And they walked off. She dragged me inside and yelled at me. She's always yelling at me, so I just tuned it out. But this time I had had it with her, so I pulled out my vape pen and started smoking, blowing the smoke right in her face. "Terry, how dare you do that to your mother? And forgetting about me, you've seen the data on marijuana. It is ever more frightening, especially for young people. Now they're even reporting an increase in cancer in young people." Yeah, they showed us that in drug education. The one who had to have her stomach removed, yeah, but those were like 25, 30, and the teacher admitted they couldn't be sure weed caused the cancer. Besides, I'm just 16. I may not last that long. Please, Terry, you have so much to live for. And young heavy users of marijuana, you lose 8 IQ points. So what if my IQ is 100 instead of 110? I'll still end up driving Lyft. Not if you start buckling down in school and get into a good college, which is harder to do if you're a demotivated pot smoker. All I need to do is write an essay saying how I've overcome a bunch of hardships, like especially if I say I was raped. I'll get in. It takes more than that. Mom, leave me alone. I will not leave you alone. I had had enough, so I was going to blow her mind. So I said, "Come to my room." She did, and I removed the big poster of Taylor Swift I used to cover the opening I had made in my closet's back wall, and then I dragged out a 20-pound bale of weed. I laughed. "So, you said you were going to call the cops on my friends? Now you have another reason to call. Get me out of your life and into jail. You hate me, I know it. Well, I'll love jail. I'll be away from you." She grabbed her phone, stared into it, and then called 911. In any event, that story is called Going Green, episode 5 of my series, Wedded Blitz. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel, and certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 30 books. Perhaps the most one relevant to this is maybe relationship stories. All 30 are on Amazon. Just go there and search on my name, Marty Nemko, N-E-M-K-O, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.